Believe me, these videos, every one that I had to watch and do for this, I made sure to flag for inappropriate comment and
Oh,
report,
good.
not like, and they will immediately be gone from our show videos as soon since we are finally done with this. Now, I
I
want
hope
to get
so.
to,
You used our show's account to watch these videos, and we could all be implicated now for
Yeah, we're all getting
child
deported.
crimes.
all
Yeah,
for all, right, guys? Now, look.
back to Thailand.
So now we're gonna go to our a little bit of our normal format. We're gonna play some audio clips that I have ready for you guys, and as we well, now you've heard our reaction to this madness, but let's hear how Post Malone reacts when he's confronted with when he's
best
confronted
friend.
with Elsagate on the H3 podcast. Let us know. Let's see. What do you think, Post?
Like thumbnails. So this is a popular kids channel. Look at these thumbnails.
Fuck?
So here's one called Elsa and Peter Misunderstand Eating Shit. And in the thumbnail, these kids are eating shit out of the toilet.
Eating shit is the name of the video. Is this monetized?
Yes, probably. It was on the kids app, I'd imagine. I mean, it has 134,000 views. Elsa's forced slavery in club strippers. And they're crying on a stripper pole. 500,000 views from 1 month ago. This one, let me explain how the YouTube algorithm works. These videos in general, but specifically these kids' videos, do not get, these channels, either the videos have 500 views or millions.
Right.
And it just depends on if the algorithm picks it up and promotes it. Because these kids sit on their tablets and it just autoplays through videos all day.
Look at that S&M one.
So this S&M one has 6 million views in 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
So that means most likely it was monetized, and it definitely means it was heavily promoted by YouTube. And here is a girl with a whip, a dude in a Speedo being basically dominated by it like a dominatrix, and a crying girl with a bag of money.
What the fuck?
And then to the right of it, revenge hypnosis is she has her on a leash, and she's crawling around like a dog.
It's just weird.
It's so weird.
It's just strange.
It's weird and it's sexual. Here's one where the kids are drinking piss.
Oh my god!
That kid's peeing.
They're just.
How do they even think of this stuff? It's so.
I think. Well,
Look at this.
Yeah.
They're abducting this girl.
Yeah. So on the bottom left, you have Mickey Mouse. Ooh, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. There's a girl gagged and taped and bound, and they're abducting her. 820,000 views. And then to the right of it is Spiderman with a stiletto fetish being stepped on by Elsa's stilettos. So these are all reminiscent of really dark, weird porn fetishes that are real.
What the fuck?
And so people are theorizing that this shit is all run and somewhat of a front, but for actual pedophilia rings.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
That
play the
makes
next
sense.
clip, because this has been my reaction just doing this whole research.
Kids channel. Look at these thumbnails.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What the
Kids
fuck
Couldn't
is
have
right
said
at
it
those
better,
thumbnails?
Post Malone. Could not have said it better.
So I asked
Yeah,
you
dude, that
guys.
shit had me laughing so much that I started choking. I apologize.
Now, like I was saying, I didn't go as far as you can go with this, and nor do I intend to, because I can see things like this. Now, what they were looking at was a bunch of just thumbnails of different videos. Some of the ones I described, the Mickey Mouse ones, a lot of the animated ones, can take it really, really far. So I ask you, what is the purpose of these videos? Why go through the trouble of all this when you can just generate kids videos? If you have the ability to just make these videos and you've got the masks and you've got the stupid costumes, why are you making it with so much inappropriate content? Kids will watch anything. You could just have the Joker juggling and he falls down, and he could just fall in the pool and it's hilarious. Why does he have to strangle somebody? Why do they have to be shitting balls? Why does Elsa have to be pregnant? Why the needles?
What my theory
Why
is?
any of this? What's your theory?
I think that they're making these videos to monetize them straight up. Like, the main goal is the monetization, to be able to make money, because it's like everything's always about making money, apparently. And I think that the reason why they make them crude and crazy is so that kids tell other kids about it, because
No.
if it's like a boring video, I think it's not gonna like it won't go viral with like younger kids as much. You know, like if it's something
But
boring.
these are think about the baby doll with the colors. That stuff is like geared for like 3-year-olds. They aren't telling anybody shit. They don't know anybody. They don't go anywhere.
They don't
They
even
couldn't
have
describe
friends.
it if they wanted to. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people theorize, and I agree, that the purpose of a lot of this is grooming, learned helplessness, normalizing inappropriate behavior, and color programming. Now, some people think a lot of this is just. We'll get into that. Some people think a lot of this is just AI generated. It's just easy.
No.
It's just some people think that like some of the CGI stuff is just.
Yeah, no, there's no way this is just AI generated because, yeah, a few of the videos are CG, but somebody has to start it. Somebody had to save the file. Somebody had to publish it to YouTube.
Yeah.
And all the live action ones, definitely not. Those are people, so.
I think the learned helplessness, the grooming, and the normalizing inappropriate behavior is probably what
That makes
stands
sense.
out to me. Now, grooming kids just for inappropriate stuff, learned helplessness, that's part of, just like almost like MK Ultra indoctrination, where you're just like, especially the needle videos, and those things are just
Yeah.
it's too far. But
Well,
also,
I have a thought. I have a thought.
I
So,
think.
uh-huh.
Go, Andrea. I'm sorry.
Okay, so no, my thought is that a lot of people if they're perverted, they just want that feeling of power, just of putting it out there. Think about people who flash people in public, or who just like do suggestive things, and they don't care who is seeing them. It's the idea that somebody is seeing it, and then they might be getting off on the fact that these little kids are watching it. Because if there was indoctrination, how are they going to follow up and figure out who was watching it and follow up with the grooming, Like, how are they going to get back to those kids who watched it?
You took the
That's
words
my
out of my mouth. That's
Oh,
exactly
damn.
what I think this is. I think pedos with money, they're just getting off at the fact they're watching those views go up, and they're like, they know that they're just fucking up some kid. Maybe not fucking them up for life, but showing them what they think. Like the whole thing with Joker peeking in on a girl in the bathroom, right? There's a lot worse stuff than that too. That was almost like that's like milquetoast compared to a lot of stuff. But so let's go on. Now, I said color programming. Now, what does color programming mean? Okay, that's about MK Ultra triggers. Now, here are some clips from a man who does a great job connecting Elsagate and MK Ultra through a cult called the Finders Cult. Do you guys know about the Finders Cult?
No, that sounds terrifying.
I don't know. I've never heard of it, but I'm interested.
I don't want
You
to
might
know.
have heard of it when I mentioned this. Now, I know just that it was a cult that would use child abduction, and they would basically have like it was all men and women, and they found this big warehouse where they were all staying. They found rooms full of children's toys and TVs and videos that they would like program these kids with. It was like a sex slave thing, and they found
Ew.
logs. And they were also like almost like Satanists, where they had videos of these kids being taken these ceremonies where the kids would cut the heads off. They would make the kids cut heads off of goats and do all this just really, really
crazy.
depraved, messed up stuff. They never found any of those kids. This was in the 80s. But they did find books and notes they left. And there was a title of a book that has also been linked to a Twitter account that has been found recently. So they've been encoding everything, and this guy used a program called Quip, where he would put in the coded words, and he would be able to descramble the words, and he kind of was able to connect these Twitter accounts and these weird videos and just these weird trigger videos to that Finders Cult. They would mention Finders Cult. So let's hear this clip.
First, I'll show you a child's video that was linked to what we're talking about today. And just be careful. I'm going to be showing maybe 5 seconds of these videos. If you have any concern about mind control triggers, about feeling weird watching a video, just turn away when I play the videos, okay? I've gotten through about 5 seconds and been okay. So I'm going to play 5 seconds of this real quick, and then we're going to look at one of the more disturbing ones. This is called Bad Baby Crying and Learn Color, Colorful Spiderman, Finger Family, Simple Song Collection for Kids. And this
Ouch.
is a publicly available video, which people have gone to and seen from 4chan, and has over 10,000 views at the moment. So I'm just going to play about 5 seconds from it.
Red finger, where are you?
Man, that is scary.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
So yeah, what he plays is it's a video with a baby sitting there, and it's got 5 different colored Spider-Man heads, and as you hear, it goes, red finger, where are you? The title of this video was encoded, just what looks like just gibberish words, but they were able to decipher these and associate it with the Finders cult. Now, and he plays another coded video, which was encoded by his system that I mentioned before called Quip, and let's hear this one.
Video. Now I'm going to show you one of the unlisted videos with the codes. This is one of those right here. Here's the title for it, and you can see that it's an unlisted video, and it has that coded title, and you also have coded description. Now, I've used my tool to go ahead and decode what's going on here. First, let me show you 5 seconds of this video, and you may be disturbed by it. I'm going to go ahead and play it. Boy, that bothers me. Okay. I'm going to play a little bit more because she's going to start talking about colors.
Red, your trigger is Transformers.
Red, your trigger is Transformers, is what it said. Boy, I have the chills watching these videos.
Yeah.
Down here, it shows the tags for the video are MK Ultra, MK Ultra, MK Ultra triggers, MK Ultra mind control programs, and Project Bluebird. It has over 30,000 views. I'm going to show you how the description translates first. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this whole section here and put it into my Quip solver.
Quip.
Red, repress the memories of trauma with drugs. Blue, militaristic training and decimation of the mind. Green, denial of events and atrocities committed against them. Yellow, personas compartmentalized. Pink, core personality entirely destroyed. Red, blue, green, yellow, pink.
Yeah. So these this is taking it to kind of a different level, and after I watched this, I kind of looked back on a lot of those just weird Elsa videos. Now think about those injection videos of the baby we were watching. What colors were we looking at, right?
Pink.
Red, blue, green, yellow, pink.
That's right.
Red, Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Blue, Elsa. Green, the Hulk. Yellow, whatever that other princess was. Pink, that
Belle.
female Spider-Man. We are seeing this color code, and I don't know where Mr. Bean fits in. Still working on that.
Brown.
Well, yeah, if brown
Full
is in
bean.
there. Brown, you have to fill your pants.
Full of
You
beans.
know, but it just puts a darker spin on this and another look at it. You know, maybe the point of this is some weird kind of mind control program stuff. And you know, I'm not one to give trigger warnings to things, but I'm going to give a pretty literal trigger warning on this next video because I wasn't able to find the one that he specifically played just the 5 seconds of, but
Good.
I found one just as good. And are you ready to hear a full MK Ultra trigger video?
I mean, not really, but let's find out.
Well, let's hear it. I'm gonna take my headphones off. Go.
Oh, God. Are you? What? Should I take my headphones
No, I'm
off?
not. No.
Oh.
Be brave, Drea.
Okay.
Red, your trigger is Star Wars. Blue, your trigger is British.